Hey guys, Chris Pre with another Motivational Monday here for you. I was asked at a recent private associate development day, and by the way, to participate in that, you just have to be an associate of ours. You can apply at our website, smartrealestatecoach.com, and just to define associate for you, it means we're doing deals with you. There's no better way than to learn in the trenches with someone that has done it. There's no better way. Pick a business, and that's my answer to that, okay? But someone said to me, hey, I've heard your story. I've read Real Estate on Your Terms. Like, I know what you went through. Why don't you share more of that and more of how you got out of that? And I thought, what a cool question, because the successful experiences are always a real shitty teacher. They are. Successful experiences do not teach anything. What teaches you is the tougher experiences. And that's why I share my story a lot. And that's why I tell you, almost every event, I pull out a new story out of the closet that no one's heard, and sometimes they're scary, right? So there are 4 things that I talk to them about, and I want to share them with you guys. The first is I found a way to hire a coach. Now you might go, okay, no, I had no money. And so a lot of you guys will say, well, I can't do such and such, or I can't do your program, Chris, or I can't hire that coach. I hired Jarek Robbins, Tony Robbins' son once, and people say, well, I couldn't do that. I couldn't afford that. Okay, then you can't. But how about if you get resourceful and you go to my point number 1 and you find a way? You go, okay, well, how? One thing you could do, I did it, was I went to a friend and I said, look, and my friend obviously trusted me, knows what I went through, and he knows what I created before that. And I said, look, I got this program I want to do, and it's going to cost 25 grand, and yeah, I don't have that right now. And yeah, I can't go get credit right now. So that was all trashed after 08 for me. And I said, but here's what I do know. I know that I can learn from this mentor. I know I can go do deals. And as I profit and do deals, I will give you back, I think it was 33%. The percent doesn't matter. You work that out. But I'll give you 33% of my profits. So if I make $1,000, I'm giving you 333. And you keep collecting those on my deals until your return is 100%. 100%. So he's going to put up 25 grand. I'm going to give him 100% return on his money by producing. Okay, cool. So get resourceful. 401k and IRA during COVID, as far as I know, until the end of 2020, you can still access it with a 3-year payback. Talk to a friend, bring a partner in. You can do it if you believe you can get to the other side. If you believe you can cross the line as our theme for our business scaling event is coming up. By the way, don't miss out on this event. It's going to be killer. Every event we do is better and better. You want to check out what people are saying about it? You want to learn more about it? Go to bizscaling.com. That's bizscaling.com. Okay, so point number 1, find a way to hire a coach. Point number 2, have a morning routine. This is critical, guys. In many videos, I talk about the fact that if you go through our QLS course, I hope you already did, a Quantum Leap System course, go to getqls.com if you haven't done it yet, getqls.com. But if you've gone through that, I will tell you, you are 95% ahead skill level-wise than other investors out there. Okay, so then what gives? If that's a fact, then why do the people in our QLS program do a deal in 45 days? And why do some do a deal in 180 days? There's other factors here. There's the morning routine stuff I'm going to talk about works on the mental. There's the physical. There's the energy that goes along with the physical. All this stuff matters. And that 5% extra that you have to be better than everyone else, that's all this other stuff. Okay, so here's the morning routine. To help you remember, I call it Gemba, G-E-M-B-A, G-E-M-B-A. Gemba, if you look it up, I think it's Japanese, stands for a place where value is created. Like, I'll give you an example. Manufacturing floor is what the definition, if you look it up. Like, on that floor, is value is created, right? Okay, well, value is created in the morning for you by you getting in the space mentally and putting on your armor for the day. Like, back in the day, people didn't go to battle without armor. Well, your day is going to distract you. You're going to have people, things, and environment trying to distract you, trying to be toxic. Fact. So Gemba, G-E-M-B-A, will help you with this. And I'm going to tell you what it is. G stands for gratitude. I don't know if I have time. No, spend 2 minutes in a journal writing what you were grateful for yesterday or starting your day. It's sunny out. It's warm out. I have a great house. I have a great spouse. My kids are out. Whatever. But spend some time being in the state of gratitude. It does wonders. I'm not going to do a seminar on it. Dr. Amanda does that for our community, but it does wonders. So G stands for Gemba. E stands for education. Now, please understand, you can combine some of these because I can be on a stationary bike or listening by viewing a Heather Robertson tape on YouTube and working out like I did this morning, but I can have earpiece on to listen to a podcast at the exact same time, which I did, listening to Ed Milet's podcast. So E for education, spend some time in the morning on that. M is for meditation. And again, you might say, oh, I don't know if I have time. All these excuses are you screaming that you need Gemba. So meditation for me is in the morning I work out and I capture the workout piece and I capture the education piece. And then I spend anywhere between 10 and 23 minutes, because I use a guided app, for meditation. And it's just like a muscle, guys. It's going to take you time. So don't sit for one meditation and go, I didn't get anything. I can't do it. It takes time. It's just like a muscle. In fact, it's more frustrating than working out. I'll say that. I'll vouch for that. Okay, I'll give you that. If you want a little kind of direction on this, Zach and I both access an app called Waking Up. And then other days, that's like 2 days a week. Other days, I have gone through the book called You Are the Placebo. I highly recommend it, by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And after you're done that, his app will make more sense. The You Are the Placebo app. And he has some meditations and some serious, strong belief changes in there. So we got G for gratitude, we got E for education, and we got M for meditation. What is B? B is body. I already said it. But in the morning for me, not every day. Some days I'll go on a spree where I had Heather Robertson, for example, for 12 weeks, 5 days a week. But most of the time it's 3 days a week, maybe 4. If I add yoga, it's 4. If I add a walk, it's 5 or 6 with my wife. So B is move your body, do something. I don't care what it is, but do something. I said that in a lot of the videos. And A is simple. Do it again, but do it in an area. So 2 things for A. Do it again, but do it in an area that you do it the same every day. So I work out in my homemade gym in the basement since COVID instead of going to Anytime Fitness. It's safer. And then I go upstairs in my 4-season room, and that's where I meditate. And I do the same things there so that your mental state stays in that mode. I don't come in my office and try to meditate. That would be distracting for me. Okay, so that's what I mean by area. And then do it again every day. Okay? So we got gratitude, education, meditation, body, and do it again in a set area. That's Gemba. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, we're still on the 4 points for how I dug out of the crap and came out from broke to where we are today. Number 3 is choose super wisely I did. So let me talk from experience. I chose super wisely who I spoke with. I chose super wisely to listen to the things I listened to. I chose super wisely when they had me read something or I found something to read. I chose super wisely who to meet and how to think. So think about this, guys. I will tell you this emphatically. One of the biggest influences that somebody will have on you, or something, or some environment, or some group will have on you, is who you're hanging out with. That's it, and who you're listening to. There were hordes of people. In fact, I'll tell you that I can think of 2 that weren't critical to me after I went through what I went through in 2008. 2 from non-family. 2 that I remember supported me. I wrote about them in my book, Greg and Clee. Now, that's crazy. Why is that? Because when you're up and you're having success, everybody wants in. When you're down, your true friends show up, right? So it's super important that you're listening to the right people going through whatever you're going through right now. And luckily, not just these 4 points I'm sharing with you, but let us be that person. Let us be that group. Let us be that community. We have started, you can see over my whatever shoulder, the perfect triangle. We're in a perfect triangle right now. And it's because we've started a movement that's affecting lives, that, including our own, that also we can profit from. When I say we, I'm talking about the Wicked Smart community, the associates. So in this 4-step formula here, let us be that to you. And the 4th thing I did is I worked in chambers. It was real important because a lot of negative crap went on. And so during the day, and my son Nick was in the next office, he heard this for years, 2008 till probably about 2012. It's 4 years of digging out of crap. So the mental had to be corrected. But in the process to dig out of the crap, I had to do 2 things in chambers. I had to say, okay, if I have to deal with this creditor or the IRS or this bank today, I'll deal with it right here, and then I'll put that in a chamber and I'll close it, and then I'll come over here and I'll lead generate. So you can't put your head in the sand over here or stick it in the chamber and go away with it. You got to put it in a chamber, close it, switch gears, and then go work on lead gen. Because one thing fixes you going from broke or not happy or not in the right spot financially to having huge success that's scalable and that's fun. And that is being able to work in chambers. Super important. You got to separate the 2. And it's being able to do that and not put your head in the sand and wallow over it. There are people that call me that had the same problems I had in 2008 and said to me to this day, we're in 12 years later, I still can't get out of it. Oh, I can't get over that. My spouse won't let me. Man, oh man, operate in chambers and put it behind you. Wipe the slate clean. So that's how I get out of it, guys. I hope that's helpful, and I want to thank John up in New Hampshire for having me share that at one of our mastermind alliances. Okay? Make it a great week. See you next week on another Motivational Monday. Be sure you're subscribing, guys, so you don't miss these. The deal structures, the Motivational Mondays, and the Q&A Thursdays is super cool, and we're up-leveling everything we're bringing you. So I hope that was helpful. If it was, type a note, share it, give us a thumbs up, let us know how you liked it, and we'll see you real soon.